Welcome back, fans and friends. For this upcoming video, I have a Subaru STI. But unfortunately, or fortunately, it's not that one. It is a more of the sedan rather than the hatchback, which is what that is. It is, in fact, this one here. The previous one was from the Hot Wheels basic set. So these are both STIs. As we can see there, 2015 Subaru WRX STI. Exact same thing there, just in case people were not keeping a tab on it. But obviously this is a re-release in terms of it was made 2011, and this one is, and the other thing too here is they don't give us the year. So I'm hoping when I look here, because it's Matchbox, for some unknown reason they will put the year and date and stuff for Matchbox, but not for Hot Wheels. So if you're trying to reference it, for example, this one's 2016. So this is one of the ones where I like, where they have that little off-road rally, and then they have the actual car in the package, for the most part looking nearly like what it should look like. So with the exception of the black for the hood scoop, and obviously the Subaru STI and everything else, it is extremely plain. So you're going to compare that to this, where they've done some things more plain than other things, and then here we are. So anyway, we can see there, for example, this Matchbox, I recently did the Mazda and how much paint application they put on that thing. And nothing on the sides besides the red color, but look at this. On the sides, you have the safety car, the MBX for Matchbox, you have Matchbox written on the bottom, you have Rally Subaru, the Subaru symbol, rearview mirrors, and then you have nothing on the front and nothing on the back. So anyway, but the package looks really nice. And I was just saying about how nowadays Matchbox's packaging has gotten a little bit worse, but anyway. So the other vehicles in the set, we have here the 1970 Datsun 510. So if I see it, I'll get it, but I think I've the green light ones for the most part cover all that. This car here, and the 1985 Porsche 911 Rally, I might get that if I ever see it. F-150 SVT Raptor. If you ever want to know about incorrect scaling, you buy one of their pickup trucks and then you put it beside a green light or any other company's pickup truck. Volkswagen Beetle 4x4. I mean not Ford, but I mean Matchbox. Sorry, Mattel versus like Greenlight M2 or whoever. And then the 1972 Ford Bronco 4x4. And then here we have all the information, since we've covered Nissan, Volkswagens, and Fords. They are up there. The only one I don't see here is Subaru. So is there somewhere else it is? I don't see it anywhere else. So correct me if I'm wrong. I know it's owned by Fuji Motors now. I don't know if Fuji Heavy Industries. I don't know if it's... But just unusual. Anyway, so moving past that, and then obviously they say it's not for use with some of their sets. They don't want to be responsible if you break it because of... I brought this up before. The car rides a little bit lower and it's a little bit skinnier, so it might fly in and out of those tracks or get stuck or anything else. So I'm going to go ahead and open it because that's what we do here. And just compare it to the hatchback I already have on screen. Which itself was okay. Like I said, they did an okay job with the top of the car. And for this Matchbox, we can see that they've decided to, except for what I presume is supposed to be the lights, but they've just left it hollow to punch the plastic through, and you can actually see inside the cabin. It's probably not a sunroof. That's an unusual design for it. But anyway, we're not here to argue. They did it. They did it. And so here we have where Mattel shines in their side painting, because these are not deluxe, right? They're not premium. So why they paint it so well is unusual. And then obviously I've already spoken about this before. It is absolutely blank on the front and the back, where they could have put simple things like the hood scoop there, maybe the lights. So it's just weird. The wheels do look nice. Do they look different? Certainly better than that. I do like the blue matching the windows, but it is very hard to see, as we can see there, my finger. It's very hard to contrast it. But I mean, if you like the car, you like the car. Left-hand drive. For those keeping score, is this one left-hand drive? It is hard to tell because of how... Yeah, it is left-hand drive. You can see the steering wheel there. So it is the international version. not Australia, England, or Japan. And so finally we go to the back, where obviously I believe this is a 4x4 car. There's differential, transfer case, the dual exhaust. No, it's just on one side. And it's very plain. You see the mufflers there and there, but we see that, sorry, the exhausts there and there, but there's only one muffler. And 2015 Subaru WRX STI and Matchbox 1049 DVK16. And so there we have it, the Subaru sedan version of the WRX STI. Not really compared to, because they are different enough that if you're going to own, I know I prefer hatchback, so I probably would, if I was offered, I would get this one before that one, even though they're going to discontinue them. So when we see that here, the spoiler is just stamped one piece. There's not glue or nothing. So, fans and friends, I don't believe I have anything else besides the road test. Yeah, so there you go. Hatchbacks versus sedan. They're both made by Mattel, but one is, for some unknown reason, they include details in some spots, but not in others. So, this is Thomas from Toronto, bringing to you the 2015 Subaru WRX STI from Matchbox, their off-road rally series. So it's 2 out of 12, we can see there, if I didn't cover that, just in case. And I've shown everybody at least the first 6 cars that the series comes with. I do prefer it, like when they do put all the cars there. So if you happen to have the random thing, you don't necessarily have to have your phone with you to find out what exactly else is covered in this set. But I know most manufacturers are trying to push everybody online. So that's the end of my rant for today. Thanks for watching and putting up with me, and till the next one.